Oh, no, this is not good.
Don't you get the best price booking at one of those travel sites? They tell you that, but
Better hurry up because I'm gonna get 17% left.
So if you find your room at a lower rate,
it's blurry though.
We're gonna match that rate and give you an extra 25% off. What would travel sites do if you found a better price?
26 laps to go.
That's not my problem. It's your problem. Get out of here. Wow, I really felt that performance. It's just acting. I'm really good at it. Book at Hilton.com and get the Hilton Price Match Guarantee. If you find a lower rate, we match it and give you 25% off that stay.
40 drivers, 3 months of anticipation. Everybody's in brand new fire suits. Everybody's in brand new paint schemes. Pit crews getting back into race mode. The race shop, we're building new cars. Let's go racing drivers! Well, we gotta live with each other for 36 weekends. Get out of my behind! People are gonna get pissed off. There's a lot of crazy maneuvers that guys will do. We live for those intense situations.
It's very sorry I got to stay up here, guys. But
it's getting fun here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Only 24 laps to go. Kyle Busch leads, but Christopher Bell is there. That's lap car Michael Annett in between him. He has been gaining ground the last 5-7 laps, guys.
We're about 3 back to us here. Gained a little on the entry of 3.
hello, one person watching.
They traded up the last 3 laps.
Hopefully this does not get copyrighted as we only have 23 laps to go.
Unique for Kyle Busch today. That is spotter Rick Corelli. That's not his normal spotter. And we got to remember that his normal spotter, Tony Hirschman, spots with a 20 in the Xfinity Series of Christopher Bell. So a little bit different communication. I think he wanted to know that 20 was coming sooner than he did.
And the focus right now, Regan, is
One person that's watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and also put in this little live comment section if you want to be in my stop motion series. If you're already not, 24, the 18, and the 9 are already taken.
And as we get closer and closer to the end of the race, it seems like they're willing to take a little more risk, Brad. Yeah, and you have to. It's go time.
No, I don't know what happened.
22 laps to go, and I see Christopher Bell, and he is driving into turn 3 hard.
Alright, here we go.
Up against the wall. He's got small corrections with a very small window of error here, and he's hitting it. And I think he's going to have a run right here. Cal just gave him a little bit of a lane right here, and that's going to be big. Yeah, I don't think I'm really surprised that Kyle moved down off the wall like that, because he knows that's where Bell wants to be, and he needs to do everything he can to keep the dirty air on the front of that 20 car. Bell peeked to the inside.
Anyway, the one person that's watching, how's your day going today on this Saturday night? But anyway, tight battle.
Well, it's like you said, Adam. Remember how he got his first win against Aaron Jones. He pulled that slide job off, and if he can get to that left rear quarter panel, was he willing to drive in there and slide it up the hill? That was in October 2017. Here's the other interesting part. The next lap car they're going to see, Brandon Jones. So he's their teammate.
Inside corner.
That's right there. And there's a
Keep doing what you're doing. Still by 5 out back.
There's a bump getting into turn 1 on the high side, and you see Kyle's car, when it hits that, it looks like it upsets it, and he has a tough time getting the car through the center. Oh, this could be it right here. A little
Oh no, bro.
The start-finish line, 20's your new race leader. How about that with 19 remaining? And Reddick right behind him.
Oh, I want Reddick to win now. I wanted the Busch to win, but now I want Reddick. So I don't want Bell to win.
He's not going to let him just have this. He's going to get right on his rear bumper. Christopher Bell is pretty loose. Reddick showing what he's got on the long run. Bell hits the wall. Kyle Busch back to the lead. Oh, my goodness. This is going to put Tyler Reddick back into thick of things. Reddick trying to make his move from third. Oh, my goodness. Christopher had the lead. He got into turn 3. It looked like just a little too hard for having clean air on his nose. The balance shifted to being freer, and it put him right into the wall. And those are the mistakes that we talked
Sorry,
about
that's
earlier.
blurry.
Contact there. Bell hit it again, and then he got into Reddick.
Back outside corner.
And this is allowing Kyle Busch to pull away. How about these young drivers that are putting it onto the edge and hanging on? Well, they're falling behind right now. Yes, but that, I tell you what, that was in the wall, sideways. That could have been a 2-car wreck, but what a great job controlling those race cars, because that was a wild moment. These two dirt guys are doing exactly what dirt guys do so well. Run really hard, really fast up against the wall, but back to what we were saying earlier in the race. Kyle Busch, the pavement guy, made no mistakes there, and he's going to drive away here for a few laps until these guys can get this straightened back out.
They're still less than a second behind. Question becomes, does one of them separate from the other and have an opportunity to run down Kyle Busch? And the other factor in all of this, 16 laps to go.
And Kyle has moved back down the racetrack. Clearly, he was not happy with the way his car was driving, and he has moved back down the racetrack and slowed down a little bit. So here you see Christopher Bell. He was actually a little bit further off the wall than he'd been, but the balance just shifted on his car, and he got loose. You know, but he was running behind Kyle Busch before, didn't have the air on his nose, which usually tightens the car up. And once he cleared him, he got in the corner, and that baby just didn't want to stick.
It'll be interesting to see if the 20 can run him back down. Here's another shot. And he thought the 2 car was coming up right there, and he just ran out of racetrack and wound up having to rub the wall a little bit there to as he was trying to slow down because the 2 car was coming up. Yeah, that's the second time that Bell had made contact and then got into the tail side of Tyler Reddick there. Yeah, and both times it looked like the 2 car was going to squeeze him.
These guys are playing a little bumper tag.
They frustrated with each other right here? Is this just good, hard racing and what you expect at this stage of the
They ought to be, because Kyle Busch is driving away, and both of them have cars that I think are a little better than Kyle's.
I will say this, though. Once they got together, the advantage for Kyle to jump back over a second. It was down to 8/10 there last time around. We'll see what it is at the line, 0.95, 0.86. Bell's hanging in. Well, I don't know how much damage it did to those cars. I don't think it did too much, Brad. It doesn't appear to, but I can tell you that Kyle Busch's car is not right now.
No.
He's moved back to the bottom of the racetrack, like you said, but it is not handling good, and the top of that racetrack has a tremendous amount more speed than what the bottom of the racetrack does. But obviously, Kyle feels like his car's better on the bottom because that's where he's running.
Just hit the wall off of turn 2 here. Look at he loses the nose, looks like off the corner. He's got clobbered the wall on the exit here.
You may remember he hit the wall yesterday, final practice, and we get a caution.
Oh no.
And with only 6 cars on the lead lap, everybody's got a set of tires.
But
I think we're going to see
person that just joined, we just had
Absolutely.
Ja Avala Jr. just spin out.
And that's J.A. Jr. driving.
And Bell hit the wall twice, and Kyle Busch hit it once, and Bell was closing on him.
Caution of the day, and very similar to what we saw last week. A late caution put some pressure on the pit crews and also put it in the hands of the drivers for a late
Person that's watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I have a stop motion series. If you want to, you can comment in this comment section. If you want to sign up for a car, the 18, the 9, and the 24 are already taken.
Doesn't look like he has any major damage.
The comments out, so there's somebody in here.
Making his first start here at Vegas.
Yeah, he's out of Los Angeles, California. 23 years old, Colombian American, spent time in the K&N East and West Series, and also has made some appearances on the ARCA side of things.
Boy, this is a big pit sequence here. Really big pit sequence. I think if either one of these two, Christopher Bell or Tyler Reddick, can beat Kyle Busch off pit road, I don't think Kyle will be able to get him back there. These two, I think, have the better cars. But Kyle Busch, you know, he brings that Cup pit crew and he comes down to this series. It's not very often they beat him off pit road.
You know, it's interesting. Reddick, in a similar situation last week, had a problem on pit road and hopefully can render that here today.
Probably could have ended up getting away from him there if you had gotten under him off before earlier, but all good, man. Did a good job there. Way to hang on to it off of 2. Good first ball running. We're running from the master up there. See if we can go get him.
Time for the men that go over the wall to do their thing. Busch, Bell, Reddick, Custer, Nemechek, and Jones. The cars on the lead lap as we come down pit road for the final time, and they're all going to get 4 tires, no doubt about it, Regan.
Absolutely on the 4 tires, Adam. The first of these cars to hit the pit box should be the 2 car of Tyler Reddick. He was a little bit too tight this run. He he liked it a little bit better earlier than what it was right there. Kyle Busch in the 18, he got loose. They made an air pressure adjustment to run prior. His race car has been too loose for him. And then the 20 of Christopher Bell, we saw him get out front. The car got way too tight for him when he got out front. 4 tires, looks like Kyle Busch is going to barely get him here.
18-hole serve. Christopher Bell will come out second. Top 3 stay the same as Tyler Reddick is the third off of pit road. 10 laps to go now. So we should get somewhere around 7-8 lap shootout here, and obviously advantage goes to Kyle Busch, but a lot of pressure because, as you've said throughout the day, and it'd be interesting to see if they made an adjustment to that 18 car. With the sun out, he has appeared to have compromised the handling of his machine here.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like his car has been as good in the sun, but the one thing that I can tell you now is they've all got new tires, and on a restart, Kyle Busch is going to be very good. But what it's going to come down to is that second row, and what lane Kyle picks and how good that push is going into turn 1 and off the exit of turn 2.
And in that second row will be Tyler Reddick, Brandon Jones. They're going to play a big factor in who wins this race.
How about Brandon Jones, who had the issue during his green flag pit stop sliding through his box, was able to stay on the lead lap, gets a good pit stop, and now he's going to restart, as you said, Brad, outside of row 2, which brings me to, at this stage of the race, short run, inside, outside lane, you still prefer to be on the inside here?
I want to be where I get the best push on this restart. That's where I want to be. The inside lane usually gets a really good push, but if that third place car, if he dives underneath you, he can completely stall the entire row.
Yeah, and I feel like you want to be on the inside if you can get clear, but if you don't get clear, it comes down to the entrance of turn 3 and how tight that guy on the outside wants to hold to your right rear fender and how good you can get into the corner. Because if you can get into turn 3 and get across the bottom, you're probably going to beat him off the corner.
Regan mentioned Kyle Busch not with his normal spotter. How much of a compromise is that in a circumstance like this? Does it make any kind of a difference?
I'd say any time that you have a difference, it's obviously something that is going to affect the way that things flow. But I think in this particular case, I think Kyle's done this so many times that he knows exactly what he needs to do on this restart, and he's gonna most likely hit all his marks, shift at the correct points, and maximize everything on this restart.
Plenty of drama for the NASCAR Xfinity Series here today, and after watching final practice, I'd say we'll have more of the same tomorrow for the Cup cars.
NASCAR's Cup drivers are ready to throw down in Sin City. Last year, Kevin Harvick had the hot hand and took home his second victory of the season. Can a long shot beat the odds and bring home the jackpot? All bets are on. Coverage begins at 2 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
There's the rundown. Race day happens 2 Eastern on FS1. Then it's over to Fox at 3. Green flag shortly after 3:30. Vegas Motor Speedway record starting 19. Kevin, congratulations. You are on the pole.
Yeah, that was an interesting qualifying session for sure. And as we got into practice today, it was just as interesting as to the way that the cars drove and the things that happened on the racetrack. So I think all of us are a little bit antsy as to what's going to happen tomorrow, and once we finally get all the race cars on the track, and you have no choice but to stay out there and drive what you have.
6 cars were on the lead lap when the caution came out. The first car 1 lap down was Michael Annett. He gets the free pass. All of those guys pitted, so they're on fresh tires. A bunch of cars behind them took the wave around. No question. They want another quick caution so they can come down, get tires on their machine, use that final set. So we're going to get the restart with 7 laps to go. Kyle Busch has already set himself up in the outside lane as we watch all these vehicles taking the wave.
I'm not even taking pictures. What the heck?
About 30 cars, roughly, it looks like, have taken the wave around. Look at these.
The one thing I can say about Kyle taking the outside lane, Brad, you tell me what you think, is the fact that he can kind of control that side draft.
Yes, absolutely. And